What? Wait. Okay. What are we doing? Like, what? Real? Why? The Critic Choice Awards, the winners are here. This is Hollywood's, what, like 12th most important night? To be honest, this has never been an award that I particularly care about, but there are always interesting narratives that come in and out of this one. There can be people who get a really good speech. There can also be embarrassing situations, which I have a feeling that will happen today, because the Critics' Choice Awards was supposed to happen back in January, which meant the Emilia Perez, the worst of the backlash, had happened post the voting. So I have a feeling they might be regretting some of their votes. We're going to see who won. I always find the Critics' Choice pretty easy to predict. I think they don't always go for necessarily their favorites. I don't think the critics, I think they're very broad in this one. I think they vote more for what they think will win the Oscars, and that's more important for some of these voters. This isn't, again, one of the reasons I don't find this one particularly interesting is just some of my issues that I have with this. I think a lot of the regional critics groups are far more interesting. Regardless, like I said, there is fun to be had with that. And as this being something that I'm like, you know what, this is just kind of a fun little thing that actors can, be at, like give a good speech. Like that's all this really is, and it's just the building of a next narrative. So let's talk about the winners and losers today. I haven't seen any of these yet, and I'm gonna just try predicting them as we go along. The issue is I don't actually know who's in these categories, so we're gonna have that issue as I'm presenting. But the Critics' Choice Awards nominees and winners. Best Picture. I am going to guess that there's probably 10 nominees. In fact, I'm sure there's 10 nominees. I am going to say Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave would be my guess what came out successful. Top of my head, I just don't think it would be The Brutalist. I think that isn't as accessible. Again, I think the Critics' Choice typically goes a little bit more broad in their picks. I think it would be Anora. That would be my guess, although I wouldn't be shocked if it was Conclave. So let's see. Yep, there it is. Best Picture, Anora. A Complete Unknown, The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Nickel Boy, Sing Sing, The Substance, Wicked. Good win for Anora. This is really one of its first big wins for it to have like a moment. Like obviously Golden Globes, it gets shut out. Like this is a real moment for it, at least where the cast can go up there, that Sean Baker can go up there. Of this list, I actually, if this was ranked ballot, I would have had The Substance number 1, and then I would have had Anora number 2. So that's not bad. Like I'm pretty happy with that win. Let's go on to the next category, Best Actor. I am going to guess, I mean, it's really between Chalamet or Brody, and I just don't know if Chalamet has the momentum right now. I'm going to guess Adrian Brody. I think this is where they could give The Brutalist a win. And there it is. Adrian Brody, The Brutalist, the nominees, Timothée Chalamet, Daniel Craig, Colin Domingo, Ray Fiennes, Hugh Grant. I do not love that award bodies do 6 now. Not everybody needs an award. Like 5 is a completely fine number. Like, sure, 6 is fun. Like you can get Hugh Grant in there. Like, I don't see the need for it. I'm glad the Academy hasn't felt the need to add a 6. I think SAG did recently. Like, I don't need it. 5 is completely fine. Not everyone can be winners. Best Actress, and I accidentally saw also Cynthia Erivo's not winning. It would be, I assume the critics are going to go heavy for The Substance here. If it wasn't Demi Moore, I could see them rallying behind. Oh my God, how funny would it be if it's Carla Sofia Gascon? I'm crossing my fingers. I'm almost positive Netflix said she would not be there this week. Oh my God, it'd be so funny if Carla Sofia Gascon won right now. I'm guessing she didn't. I'm going to say Demi Moore, but I wouldn't be shocked if they went. No, I can't think of it. I don't think they'd go Madison. I don't think they'd go Mikey Madison. The winner is Demi Moore, The Substance. Cynthia Erivo, Carla Sofia Gascon, Marion Jean-Baptiste, Angelina Jolie, Mikey Madison, Demi Moore. This one again, another category with 6 the ones that actually got nominated for Oscars, 4 of them, and then Marion Jean-Baptiste and Angelina Jolie missed out. Jean-Baptiste is really good in Hard Truths. If you haven't seen that, quick shout out. I also would have been inclined to vote Demi more here, I think. Yeah, I would have, and then I probably would have gone, let's just do rank balloting real quick. I probably would have gone Demi Moore, Mikey Madison, Baptiste, maybe? That might be mine. Although I really like Jolie in that category as well. Best Supporting Actor. Is this really just going to be the case where Kieran Culkin wins it all? I don't think the critics are going to be able to resist Kieran Culkin. Like, I just think it's as obvious as that. I think it's Kieran Culkin. Only other name I wouldn't be shocked to see. It's probably Norton. No, I don't think they'd. Yeah, actually, they would go Norton. I will say Kieran Culkin. Yeah, and there it is. Yura Borisov, Anora, Kieran Culkin who wins, Clarence Macklin, Sing Sing, Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce, The Brutalist, Denzel Washington, Gladiator 2. Have I mentioned that I just don't understand the Kieran Culkin? Have I mentioned that enough on this channel? Have I been cynical enough about that? Who knows? Yeah, no, he's gonna win the Oscar, it really feels like. I made a video yesterday where I predicted that wouldn't happen. If you want to check that out, subscribe to my channel and check out my most recent video before this one. I just don't get it. I really do not get it. I am hoping Edward Norton, Guy Pearce, Jeremy Strong would be my pipeline dream, but like I'm fine with any of them winning it above Culkin. I'd be fine if Yura won it above Culkin. I just don't get this nomination still. Best Supporting Actress. I want it to be Ariana Grande. I don't think the momentum's there. I think it's too pop. I think it's too girly pop. Like I think they're gonna go Zoe Saldana, and maybe this is the last one she won because again the controversy hadn't hit when they did their voting. I am just gonna go Zoe Saldana, Emilia Perez. Daniel Deadweiler didn't win. Anjanou Ellis Taylor, actually a really good nomination. Ariana Grande didn't win. Margaret Qualley, I really like. God, this is a better lineup than the Oscars had, honestly. Isabella Rossellini, Conclave, Zoe Saldana, Emilia Perez, winner. What are you gonna do? Best Young Actor / Actress? Oh God, who would even be nominated for this category? This is where the Critics' Choice Awards can be fun, where you get a random nomination like this for an actor who didn't get that recognition. I wonder if they are kind of thinking of this as a breakthrough, because then I could see someone like Kaylee Spaney getting in. I could see someone like, I think his name's David Johnson for Alien Romulus. I wonder if there's an age limit. Like, I am going to guess, and I do not remember the actress's name. It is the actress from My Old Ass, the young girl in that movie, the teenage girl. That's going to be my guess, because I don't think Mikey Madison would qualify. Like, can you technically be in both of those categories? I guess you could in theory. Is there anyone else young enough? I'm going to say it's the girl from My Old Ass won this category. Furiosa, Mad Max, she's great. I love her in it. Elliot Hefferman from Blitz. Oh, I didn't even think that. Maisy Stella's her name, My Old Ass winner. Isaac Wang, Dee Dee, Alicia Ware, Abigail, Zoe Ziegler, Janet Planet. I like this nomination. I like this win. For me, it would have been her, or it would have been Ayla Brown for Furiosa. I think Maisy Stella is really excellent in My Old Ass. I have no issues with that. I'm actually going to be recording a podcast that some of you guys have been asking for a hot second. I am going to actually sit down and do it and record it for you guys with a guest coming on. We're going to be talking about the best performances of 2024. I do have Maisy Stella on my long list right now. She may make the cut. Not sure yet, but that's a good performance. I'm definitely happy about that one. I'm glad Maisy Stella is getting recognition there. Best Acting Ensemble. Who would I guess here? Wicked? Is it nominated? Okay, I'm gonna guess the nominations are something like A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Wicked, probably The Brutalist. Did Saturday Night randomly get in there? I kind of doubt it. I will say Wicked one ensemble. I'm gonna go A Complete Unknown one ensemble here. Anora, Conclave is the winner. Emilia for Saturday Night Live. I knew it. I knew they would go for this movie. Sing Sing Wicked. I like Saturday Night. That's no diss against it. Conclave is the winner. I guess. I've been pretty public on this channel about my thoughts on Conclave. I think it's a good movie. I think it's a very silly movie. None of the acting performances really stood out to me besides Ray Fiennes and another one who's the actor's name I'm forgetting right now. I think his last name is Diaz, but not a bad win. Anora, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Saturday Night, Sing Sing Wicked. What would I have gone here? I would have probably gone Anora in this category. They're definitely doing that thing where they spread out the love. I probably would have said Anora. Sing Sing's actually good acting ensemble. That would have been a good win. Wicked, it's not a bad nomination, but I don't think I'd go for it myself. I would have probably voted Anora if I had to fill one out. Oh, look, Ray Fiennes was there. Best Director, Brady Corbet. I don't think there's a question. I think he's going to sweep this award season. I think that film is too big. I think the only person I could see competing for this right now that would be probably nominated, I would say I could see the critics going for Farge. I could see Critics' Choice Awards going Farge, but I think it's Corbet's to lose. The winner is not Adrian. That's good. Not Sean Baker, Anora. Not Edward Berger for Conclave. Not what? Not Brady Corbet for the Brutalist. So the Substance one. What? Wait. Okay. What are we doing? Like, what? Real? Why? John M. Chu for Wicked? The winner of this for Best Director? I love Wicked. I had such a great time with this movie. Beating out Ramel Ross and Denis Villeneuve. John M. Chu for Wicked won Best Director? Why? What is this nomination? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He beat out Audiard, Baker, Berger, Corbet, John M. Chu, or sorry, he's the winner, obviously. Courget, Farge, Coralie. I'm so mad that I can barely speak. Ramel Ross, Denis Villeneuve. He beat out Baker. He beat out Berger. He beat out Corbet. He beat out Farge. He beat out Ross. He beat out Villeneuve. I would have put any of them above that. The only name I wouldn't put above it is Audiard. It's the only name I don't think. I love Wicked. I think John M. Chu is a really talented director. I don't think the direction of that movie is what makes that movie really special. I think he captures something, and I think he does it really well. For director? Really? I don't get this one. This one's a weird one. This is wrong. I'm sorry to just say it. It's wrong. I love Wicked. Do not come after me. I love Wicked. I love the performances of that movie. I love the songs. I love the costuming. Like, this movie at times just looks bad. Like, just straight up, like, I have a lot of criticisms of Denis Villeneuve for Dune Part 2. I don't think that movie is all that great. And I find Villeneuve's style to be very dry for my sensibilities. I don't think there's a ton of life. I find it very technical and cold. That is still a more impressive VFX grounded movie than Wicked is. And I'm sorry to say it, like, again, and I love Wicked. I'm looking forward to Wicked for good. Like, I just don't get the John M. Chu nomination here / win. Like, nomination, sure. Win? Like, I had a lot of issues with The Brutalist. That is a far better directed movie. Sean Baker, much better directed. Okay. Best Original Screenplay. I'm going to say this is where they gave Brady Corbet the win if they didn't give it to him in director. Sean Baker, Anora. Tim Feldbaum, September 5. Brady Corbet didn't win for The Brutalist. Are they going to give it to Saturday Night? Nope. A Real Pain. Oh, okay. This one's cool. Carly, Farge, The Substance, the winner. Okay. I can get behind that. That's a good one. I would have voted myself. This one's a tough one. I probably would have voted Eisenberg or Baker. but I don't hate the substance win. Actually, now that I think I would have voted Eisenberg, Baker, Farge in original screenplay. I don't hate this win at all, though. I'm glad Corley Farge is getting recognition. And then Justin Kurwitz for challengers. Best adapted screenplay. I think this is obvious. I think it's Conclave. I don't even know what else would be in it. I guess they could do a complete unknown, but that'd be bizarre. Audio art, Emilia Perez. That would have been so funny. I wish they had done it. Dana Fox, Holzman, Wicked, which obviously didn't get the best adapted screenplay at the Oscar. Oh, actually, Sing Sing would have been one that I was fine with. Ramel Ross, Nickel Boys, and then Conclave. I would have gone Sing Sing here. I would have gone Sing Sing. Yeah, I would have gone Sing Sing on this list for sure. I don't love adapted screenplay this year. I think Wicked actually is a pretty good adaptation, but again, I don't know if I would have necessarily said, is it the best? Like, it's good, like it's really good. I would have definitely gone Sing Sing in this category. Conclave is going to be the winner at the Oscars. I'd almost say this one's a lock. I don't hate it. I like Conclave has a really fun script at its center. Like the script is the thing of that movie that works the best. Best cinematography, I already spoiled it for you. Nosferatu, cool win. Let's see, would I have gone any differently? Nosferatu, Wicked, The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nickel Boys. I don't think Nosferatu will win cinematography. Had it got into Best Picture, I think there would have been a case for it to win cinematography. I think The Brutalist, with the way that that movie was shot, the way that it's been spoken about, the way that's been campaigned by A24, like all the technical skills that go into it, like Vista, like all the stuff that has been very public in Brady Corvey's conversation of it. I just think The Brutalist is going to be the film that wins out. I think Dune Part 1 won in 2021, so I guess like Dune Part 2 is not out. The issue with this category, and as much as I had issues with Nickel Boys, I do not understand how you recognize that film for Best Picture and don't give it cinematography. Like, that is bizarre to me. I do not understand that. Like, if you appreciate Nickel Boys to get it into your Best Picture race, the cinematography is the reason. Like, that movie has incredible camera work. On this, I would have gone Nickel Boys, actually. Even though I was mixed on that movie, I think the cinematography is groundbreaking in that movie, and I would have wanted to reward it that way. Best production design, I'm gonna assume Wicked would be my guess here. The Brutalist, Wicked, yeah, winner. Conclave, Nosferatu, Gladiator 2, Dune Part 2. Would I have done anything differently? I wouldn't have done Brutalist. Conclave's not bad. Nosferatu's not bad. I would have voted Wicked here. I think the production design of this movie, yeah, that makes sense to me. So no complaints here. I have a feeling Wicked may go on to win production design at the Oscars. Best editing? Okay, this has been talked about. Some other people I know on YouTube have discussed it. Best editing is all up in the air. I know some people think Emilia Perez will win it. I've been like strong in my theory that I think Sean Baker will win an Oscar for Anora one way or another, and if it's not in screenplay, if it's not in directing, maybe he wins both, maybe he wins this one. He edits all of his own films, and I think that's like a thing people know him for. I just kind of think Anora is going to win best editing. I don't know what else. I could see Conclave because it has that kind of fast speedness. The Brutalist, I think too many people have some issue with the runtime of this movie. Like, this might play better at the Oscars. Critics' Choice, I'm not sure. Oh, challengers. Okay. Conclave, The Brutalist, Doom Part 2, September 5th. Oh, did they not even nominate what I said was going to win? Oh, no, they did nominate Anora. Challengers, best editing. There are certain scenes of the editing that I remember very well, specifically the tennis sequences. I wouldn't have given it to challengers myself. I would have said, I think I would have said The Brutalist or Conclave. I might have said Anora. I would have rewatched these films. Conclave has some really clear ones. Anora has that second act of Anora is so good. I just have some issues with the first act. I think I would have gone Conclave. That's where my head is leaning right now for best editing if I had the vote. Best costume design. I think this is so easy. Like, it's Wicked. Like, I don't understand what else it would be if it wasn't Wicked. Conclave, Nosferatu, and Maria, Wicked, Dune Part 2, Gladiator 2. Would I have given it to anything else? No. Looking at this list, Wicked's the clear winner for here. It's going to go on to win Best Picture. I'll be doing my final predictions later, but I don't foresee a world in which Wicked doesn't win costume design. Best makeup and hair. It'd be really cool if A Different Man or The Apprentice were nominated in this category. I don't remember. With that said, let's just go. I'm going to guess The Substance was nominated and it won here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Best hair and makeup, Beetlejuice, Doom Part 2, The Substance, Wicked, Nosferatu, A Different Man. The only film that would have given me pause would have been A Different Man. I could see a world where I could have given it to A Different Man. I think I ultimately would have given it to The Substance, but if A Different Man won, I would have not been annoyed at all. I would have voted for The Substance, though. Best visual effects. This should be Dune Part 2. Gladiator 2, Wicked, Dune Part 2, Better Man, The Substance, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Yep, no complaints. That should win Best Visual Effects, even if I thought the visual effects were not to my liking, but they are technically brilliant, is how I'll phrase that. Best animated feature. I already see it. I already spoiled it for myself. It's not Flow, so it's got to be The Wild Robot. Inside Out, Memoir, Wallace. Yeah, Wild Robot. Don't hate it. This would have been my vote as well. It was my number 3 film of this year. And it's between Flow or The Wild Robot. Best comedy. Oh, God, they do. What the hell was a comedy this year? Are they like counting A Different Man? Are they counting The Substance, which have really strong comedic beats? A Real Pain is a comedy, I would assume, by this definition. Or are they going like a true comedy, like laugh out loud? Point of the movie is to make you laugh a lot. I don't know. Is Saturday Night, I guess that would be a comedy? But that's not a movie that makes me laugh. Like that's a movie with really funny writing. Am I missing anything? What was funny? What did I see last year that made me laugh a lot that was a movie? Anora made me laugh quite a lot in the second act, but I wouldn't call that a comedy. Like, I mean, is Inside Out 2, is Wallace and Gromit, like those are comedies, I guess? I'm going to say it's just A Real Pain. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, a tie. They couldn't decide between A Real Pain and Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm sure Jesse Eisenberg loved that. Hitman, My Old Ass, Saturday Night Thelma. I would have given it to Hitman out of all these for sure. Hitman, I think, is the funniest movie. I did forget about Hitman. That is a pretty true comedy. Has other ideas in it, but that is definitely a movie that I think primary goal is to make you laugh. Deadpool and Wolverine is definitely more of a movie that makes me laugh. A Real Pain has comedy. I don't know if I would call it a comedy per se. I guess My Old Ass does have comedic moments. I would have gone Hitman in this category without a second question. Best foreign language film. Please, like, just give it to Emilia Perez. It'd be so funny. I wanted to know how they addressed it. All We Imagine Is Light. Emilia Perez. Yep. Flow, I'm Still Here. Kneecap, The Seed of a Sacred Fig. I'm still catching up on all these films. Out of all the ones that I've seen, which is only 2, Emilia Perez and Flow. I'm behind on this category. I would have given it to Flow well before I gave it to Emilia Perez. I'm seeing I'm Still Here tomorrow. I can say that confidently, or I should say, as you guys are seeing this video on Saturday, I'm seeing it today, I guess I should say. So review will be coming out for that movie no later than Tuesday. That I promise. Best song, it's going to be El Ma. I don't think anything, unless they could have given it to Challengers here, since I think it was nominated, but I'm going to say El Ma. El Ma winner, yeah. Kiss the Sky, Mi Camino, Harper and Will Go West. I actually would have probably given it to that. Compress / repress, Beautiful That Way. Actually, that Miley Cyrus song from The Last Showgirl is really good. It would have been between Harbor and Will Go West or Beautiful That Way for me. I would not have given Emilia Perez that nomination or win, even though that's one of the better scenes in that movie. That song is not that good, even if that scene's well realized. Best score. The Brutalist? Did they? Okay, what's nominated this year for the Oscars? The Brutalist, The Wild Robot. I don't think Demi Part 2 was nominated. I don't remember. Maybe it was. Conclave. Ooh, Conclave could be the one. Challengers missed out. Did they go Challengers here? I think it's Challengers or the Brutalist. I'm going to say they went all in on Challengers. Yep, there we go. Conclave, The Brutalist, The Wild Robot, Emilia Perez, Challengers, Dune Part 2. Yeah, okay. Well, so let's cut back to me. So that is the Critics' Choice Awards for the movies. I know there's TV. I know there's other stuff like that. I don't watch it. I don't know enough about it to speak on it. I don't want to waste your time on it. That's my reaction to the Critics' Choice Awards. A lot of stuff that I agreed on. Oh, I forgot to mention best score for me. I would have gone Challengers as well. I think that's the score that I've listened the most to this year. So I agree with that one. So a lot of stuff I agree on. Some weird stuff. John M. Chu, I guess congratulations. I wouldn't have given it to you, but congratulations on a win. A win is a win. And I can't wait to see Wicked Part 2. Again, this is no hate on you. I'm just surprised. So yeah, that is my reaction to the Critics' Choice Awards. Some housekeeping. Like I said, Tuesday I'll be having a review out for I'm Still Here. That will be Tuesday at the latest. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, Sunday. We'll see. So just subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for all that. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.